So last episode, we ended off with me basically giving a cliffhanger to the PVM bingo that my clan was doing. And if you weren't aware of that, basically what a PVM bingo is we have a bingo board that we basically modeled after Oblivion because we didn't really have anything to go off of. We modeled it afterwards. We split up into 5 teams, or we split up into teams of 5, 8 teams of 5. There were 8 captains. We drafted the teams like you would any kind of normal draft, and then we went on our way. The bingo board that you're seeing on the screen right now is what we used. You got more points if you finished a row or if you finished a diagonal. There were a lot of different strategies coming into it. As you can see, if you're looking at the board, the tile for the mutagen was like the biggest point value, but it was also like one of the rarest drops to get. So a lot of teams kind of went after this mindset of, well, if we get it, we get it. And then, yeah, that's just kind of the whole mindset of the contest was just like, we don't really want to camp this because it's too high of a drop rate. We may not get it. We may be wasting our time. So like my team strategy, for example, was I was actually traveling the first 3 days of this, so I wasn't able to help on the first 3 days. But my team strategy was they initially started off by going to Bandos to try to get the Bandos hilt. Then after that, they went over to Zolcano to try to get any kind of Zolcano drop, which they did end up getting. And then later on in that night, I believe this was the second drop, but one of our teammates, optional, ended up getting the mutagen. I think he was like the first mutagen of the entire contest. Spoiler alert, I think we got like 5 or 6 mutagens in this entire contest. It was just ridiculous. So he got the mutagen, and that like skyrocketed us pretty far ahead. What you're gonna see is when I came in, because I basically only had a Tebow at this point in time, I was on Sarah duty for a long time, and you know, Sarah and I we got kind of close. I'm just gonna let some of the footage kind of speak for itself. I am going to say this. I did not get any points for my team for like the first week, so enjoy me slowly descending into madness. I'm out here doing Sarah for the PVM bingo we got going on right now, and not what I wanted. I really wanted the hilt to finish our square, but I guess I'll take a Sarah sword. I mean, who am I to complain about a Sarah sword? Like, let's be honest, it's like nice 1.4 mil. Thanks, appreciate it. And then like 2 kills later, we get the Sarah Doman's Light, which I've yet to get, so that's pretty neat. I can use that for Zambi now, so I don't have to worry about like, you know, everything being like super freaking dark in there, so that's nice. If I could just get like a hilt or like a super expensive drop, hilt for the bingo, any like, I guess what am I looking for? Either Armor Sibo or the hilt. So give me either of those, thanks. Alright, I missed it in chat, but kill 300, nothing all that special, just some Renar seeds. I didn't record it earlier, but I did get a Sarah sword. I was pretty tilted because all I really want here is the hilt, obviously. And the Sarah sword it's a nice like 1.5 mil drop, but not really what I wanted. Also not what I want from my team because the bingo square is purely just a Sarah hilt, which is all I'm trying to get right now. Hopefully we get it soon. Because we just got passed up from being in first place. So trying to carry my weight a little bit. Okay, so recording this clip, I'm at 499 Zilly KC. I just got my 4th Sarah sword on, it's like KC 496 or whatever. And I can't be asked for this bingo to keep doing Sarah and just keep getting this. I know it's still under drop rate to get the hilt, but at this point, like, I'm actually just getting very frustrated with doing Sarah. So for the rest of the tiles, I don't really need a Tebow. So I'm going to sell the Tebow and buy some max gear, and I'm going to switch to working on some Slayer stuff for our team, and maybe I can get lucky somewhere else. So I'm going to go ahead and sell off this Tebow and buy some max gear, just have a cash stack so I can buy whatever it is I need. And if I need to buy the Tebow, then I'll buy it back later. But hopefully by doing this, I'll make some other money, so when I buy the Tebow back, I don't have to sell nearly as much this time around. So I finally got a task that was worthy for my team in bingo, which I've actually still gotten 0 points for my team because I just have 0 RNG. But I hit 500 Cerberus kill, and it was only a lava battle staff. I'm at 507 KC now. Rapier, pretty good. Definitely not as good as like a Scythe or a Tebow, but I mean, Rapier's definitely better than Bludgeon. I didn't think it would be, but apparently the Rapier's attack bonuses makes up for the weakness to Crush that Cerberus has. So if you have the ability to access a rapier, it's better for you to just bring a rapier and a defender, and then you bring your shield switch for when the spirits come out, so that way you get like max DPS and all that stuff, have max attack bonuses and all that fun stuff. Claw's better than Dragon Dagger because, you know, sometimes hitting like 80 to 90 damage in a single spec, and like, what is it? I think Dragon Claws are a 4-tick weapon, so in the same attack as a normal rapier, you can hit like 80, 90 damage. I think that's pretty good for a spec weapon, honestly. So for one of the tiles for bingo, we have to get a Primordial, Picasian, and Eternal Crystal. And so I got a Cerberus task, and so here, you're doing Cerberus. And we had one crystal on the team already. And you know, that's just even better for this. You know, fuck it, I don't even can't really leave it in. Yeah, we had one crystal. It was an Eternal Crystal. And guess what? We got another fucking Eternal Crystal. Amazing. I love this game so much. Oh my god. I just want to throw in like explanation for that last clip. We are like a week and a few days into the event right now, like at the timing of that recording, and I've yet to get any points for my team, like even partial tiles. I just haven't done anything. So yeah, I'm a little angry that I've done nothing to help my team yet, even though I've been trying like all week. So this is also probably a good point around the halfway point of bingo for me to kind of talk about like the halfway point update that Baker did, and just to kind of update you guys on like how much money was made across the 40 players basically in this, because there are 8 teams of 5. The total estimated GP value from like bingo related drops, so like only drops that mattered basically in terms of getting points, was about 324 million GP. And that was like for only drops that were related to bingo. If you took out the bingo related drops and like you weren't only looking at those, but just like all drops in general, the estimated total GP value for like anybody, for like all the teams in this, was around 888 million GP in like a week, which was like insane. It was ridiculous how much people actually made. And then like on top of that, like there were like 7 or 8 pets, I think, at this point. There were a lot of pets at this point too. Like, I don't know what it was. PVM bingo luck was like in the air for everybody else except for like me. So, you know, good job to everybody who like got super good drops. Like, that was awesome. It was really neat to see everybody getting a large amount of like GP value basically, as well as like just rare drops in general, including things like jars and pets. So halfway point, also at this point, our team was in the lead by about 19 points. So we were, teams suck. We were doing it. We were doing it. You didn't see it, but I've already gotten a Picasian crystal. We got the primordial crystal. I actually did stuff for my team for once. This is a big deal. This is a really big deal. Not only was it like another 30 mil, which is like also dope, like I got points for my team. Sarah, you lovely little, I hate you, you stupid redhead. But at the same, I love you. Like third kill back at Sarah. I get the hill. Good. This is like 2 hours. This is like 2 hours after getting the freaking Cerberus tile done. Now we have the hill. That was like 65 mil made in like 2 hours. Certified best money maker. I'm out here doloing KBD for bingo, and yeah, that's my ult. And yeah, we just got KBD heads. Not what I wanted. I want the Visage from here. But KBD heads, so it's actually the first head drop that I've gotten that I can actually use for like a Slayer Helm recolor. So I won't look like, you know, an absolute pleb with just an absolute pleb with the you know, normal Slayer helmet. So kind of nice to have now. All right, kill number 200 coming in, and blood runes. Awesome. Thanks, appreciate it. KBD kill 300, nothing spectacular. But we've gotten like 4 heads. Alright, so we just hit 600 KBD KC. If you don't know what I'm going for the Visage. But my luck has been like kind of nutty right now. Like 2 dragon pickaxes in like 350 KC. That's ridiculous. Like dragon pickaxes are like 1 in 1500, and I've gotten 2 in 350. So like I'm pretty lucky, but it's the wrong item. I don't want the pickaxes. I want the visage, which is weird because they're worth more, but like I want those points, man. I want those points. 800 KC. I think we're at like 6 heads. Yeah, I think we're at 6 heads still. 2 D picks. No visages, no pets yet. I'm 2200 shy of the pet and 4200 shy of the visage. So hopefully those come sooner than those numbers. Howdy. 900 KC. Still nothing updated yet. I will slave away at my my new home. You know, KBD is just such an interactive boss when you're doloing. You just miss when you hit like 1000 KC at it. But yeah, 1000 KC. I think it's like, no, I was gonna say it's my first boss to hit 1000 KC, but that would be a lie because Zulrah exists. Later on in that same day, 1100, well actually 1101 in this kill, but yeah, 1100 KC. No updates. So remember in that first video how I talked about like I probably wasn't gonna do KBD? Well, so that was a fucking lie because we're 1203 KC in now at a boss I didn't really think I'd go back and do much. All right, just hit 1300 KBD KC. Yep, it's chill. It's chill. Got another KBD head. I think I'm on rate. I think I'm at like 10 KBD heads now. 128, 1300. I should have 10 if I'm on rate. 2 D picks though. 2 D picks. That's like super ahead of rate. If I could get like a visage like super early, like super ahead of rate, that would be like pogger. Holy shit! Next kill, we get the Prince Black Dragon. Oh my god, we got, holy shit! That's so ahead of rate. Rate's 1 in 3K. What the fuck? Yeah, let's go. Woo! Holy, I was not expecting that at all. Oh my god, let's go. Let's go. All right, sorry for the hype there. That was really hype. I'm gonna grab some money. Oh yeah, we also got KBD heads the same trip too, which is like really kind of sick and twisted if you think about it. But we're going to grab some money. Oh my god, I don't think I have enough money to do this. I forget how much it is to insure. I forget if it's $1 million or 500K. I'm hoping it's only 500K because if not, I'm gonna have to go sell some stuff to insure this. Where are we going? We're going right here, aren't we? Get over here, Probita. Get up here. Use insurance fee 500K. Dope. And we are back down to 159K. Okay, cool. Let's check it. Make sure. Yep. So we have this, our nibbler, which is Biss. That is Biss. And we have our 4 skilling pets as well. Sweet. Let's go through some dialogues. I've never seen. I dropped Black Dragonite too. Let me go through dialogue because I've never seen dialogue with this one. Well, a standard Black Dragon has 1, a King has 3, so in between must have 2. You're overthinking this. This guy is just a jerk. Okay, what else do you have to say? Do you say anything else? God, a man of culture, I see. Just see if it progresses any differently. Nope. A man of culture just says one thing. All right. You know, I need to check something. I need to see if that actually finished us. Hey, we finished. Apparently, if you get a visage from a ruined dragon, it still counts for this for whatever reason. So we've officially, I guess, kind of completed King Black Dragon, and the only other one I have that is done, I believe, is where are you? Yeah, have that one done too. I don't think any of the other ones I have ever done, but yeah, pretty dope. I'm so close. If you could just give me this freaking Jad pet, we could be done. Okay, whatever. Hey, guess what? We don't have anything. So right now we're going for a Hail Mary play. The KBD isn't really panning out like we want it to, and we're in second place right now, and we just need to go for a large amount of points. So there's a tile that is get like a weapon drop from raids. So I went ahead and sold off some of my loot tab to get like a Dragon Hunter lance and a Warhammer. Okay, well, I'm going to finish recording this, and then I'm going to go grab my lance out of my bank, because I just realized I don't have my lance in my inventory. I haven't raided in probably like a month, so I just apparently forget what I need. I also don't have an axe. What am I doing? Okay, I'm going to get all that when I'm done recording this. But I'm going to try and send some solos with this gear. I haven't soloed with like gear this bad in a while, because when I started solos I had the Bat Blaster, which was a huge quality of life increase. So we're gonna see how this goes. No promises on anything, but we're gonna try it out. Okay, so our clan's PVM bingo is done, and shout outs to the killer. I'm gonna have to look this up because I can never remember what their team name was. My team suck came in second. We were down like 40 points or like 30 points or something. So we went for the KBD Visage tile, and if we got it, we would have won by 1 point. But alas, we did not actually pull it off. So the team that actually won was Killer Gen 2 Penguins, which is the Penguins from the Cold War and all that stuff. And they won, and shout outs to them. Like, they had some pretty nasty RNG. So yeah, just some really good drops there. A lot of good grinding from a lot of the teams overall. So good shout outs to everybody there. Shout outs to the clan chat. Shout outs to Baker for putting it all together. Shout outs to Oblivion for, giving us a template for it. Shout outs to shout outs. Shout outs to my mom. Shout outs to your brother. Yeah. So PVM bingo is done. How much did my bank grow from it? Well, if you remembered, I only had like an Armadale helmet, Anguish, and pegs. Well, now I've got 47 mil cash stack. I've got like a 4.4 mil. So it's not that impressive because I had to sell a bunch of it for raids gear. But now I have what is it? I have a lance. Well, I'm actually going to sell these two back and buy a lance so I can go solo raid. But my bank grew by quite a bit. I'm probably up like 100 mil now from when I first started grinding Zora, so that's pretty nice. Probably 150 mil or something like that. So plans going forward now that bingo's done. Playing bingo really kind of made me want to like pet hunt a little bit, or at least like break up the bosses that I do. So I'm going to be doing a fair bit of Slayer now that I have some money to work with to like buy extra gear for other bosses and stuff. So I'm going to be breaking it up between like pet hunting Slayer as well as doing solo raids, just because solo raids is it's fun for me. Even though I'm doing with pretty like terrible gear at the moment, I'm enjoying it. So that is going to do it for this episode of Road to Oblivion. Thank you guys very much for watching. Yeah, that's all I got.